Throughout the pandemic, we have shared stories about the resilience and tenacity of Lincoln businesses. And all of us can take pride in the way our businesses have adapted and innovated to keep their employees and their customers safe. Their efforts have been pivotal both to protecting public health and to advancing us on the road to economic recovery and renewal. Lincoln's economic recovery and renewal is a top priority for my administration. Our Lincoln Forward initiative is zeroing in on ways to help Lincoln businesses not only recover, but also thrive in the year to come. Today, we are here to discuss 3 initiatives aimed at helping our business community do just that. In a few minutes, we'll update you on the 1% More Pledge and the MyLink app. But we begin with the city's new buy local strategy that was recently made possible by a micro-purchasing ordinance unanimously approved by the City Council. One of the recommendations of my Economic Recovery Task Force was to work with our purchasing team to improve the city's ability to make more purchases from local businesses. Studies show that every $100 spent at a locally owned business generates an additional $58 in local economic impact through recirculation of dollars in our local economy. In other words, purchasing locally adds value because jobs, capital, and supply purchase all stay right here in Lincoln. To provide the highest level of accountability to our residents, the city has many policies that guide procurement, and our new micro-purchasing policy empowers city departments to buy local for purchases under $10,000. I really appreciate the support of our City Council for this buy local initiative. Today, I'm pleased to officially sign an administrative regulation directing city employees to buy local. This directive states that before city employees make purchases under $10,000, they shall use their best efforts to ascertain whether the product or service is available at a reasonable price from a local business. And if it is available at that reasonable price, then employees are to procure that product or service from the local business. So now I'm going to sign that administrative reg. And now here today to share more about the value of this new policy to our local businesses is Jim Otto, President of the Nebraska Retail Federation. Welcome, Jim. We're so glad you're here with us today.
Well, thank you, Mayor. It is an honor to be with you, and I appreciate the opportunity to make some comments. As you said, I am President of the Nebraska Retail Federation, and I am truly pleased to support your effort and the Economic Recovery Task Force. Your administration has listened to small and local businesses, and we appreciate that. And you do take us seriously. And I particularly support this recommendation to promote local businesses through your strong partnership with the city and encourage more local purchases. Today's resolution is just one example of the teamwork you've shown in the past. I'd like to mention the fact that over the last couple of years, even during the pandemic, when everything was going crazy, you still took the time at the holiday shopping season to lead the buy local holiday shopping effort and the media effort. And I know that right when we were doing that, it was an extremely busy time for you, but you still took the time to do that. And the other thing I'd like to mention is both the National Retail Federation and the Nebraska Retail Federation strongly support wearing masks because we think that is one key to getting back to normal as quickly as possible. And we also thank you for that. As you have said, this resolution supports local businesses with local dollars. There are lots of things that the city buys that local businesses sell, whether that's auto supplies, tires, auto parts, computers, office supplies. There are many, many things the city buys that local businesses could provide, and we appreciate the extra effort to do that. So thank you, Mayor, for your being a friend to local business and taking this initiative. We truly appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Jim. Thank you for being a leader in our business community and for all you do to support our local businesses here in Lincoln. And now our micro-purchasing policy actually grew out of our city's desire to participate in the 1% More Local Pledge, the second initiative that we are promoting today. We encourage local companies to sign the 1% More Local pledge to spend at least 1% more locally in the year 2021. And this is a simple but really powerful way to recirculate money back into the Lincoln economy and multiply the impact of our purchasing power, resulting in more local support, spending, and employment. Many Nebraska businesses have already joined this effort. This effort was championed by the chairs of my Economic Recovery Task Force, Angie Muehlheisen, President and CEO of Union Bank and Trust, and Ava Thomas, President and Publisher of the Lincoln Journal-Star, as well as by Wendy Birdsall, President of the Lincoln Chamber of Commerce. I'm so grateful to them and to all of the task force members for their leadership. And now I'd like to welcome Wendy to share a little about the progress made on this 1% More Local effort.
Thank you, Mayor, for your support of Lincoln's business community. We've been inspired by the way businesses have come together to support other businesses in the face of this pandemic. Just one example of this is the 1% More Local Challenge. Last fall, we launched this effort to encourage businesses to buy more locally. Purchasing supplies and products from other local businesses makes our entire community stronger by promoting local employment and developing local supply chains. This project has been embraced by Lincoln business leaders. Businesses all over the city, of all types and of all kinds of industries, have taken the pledge, multiplying the purchasing power of our community. Businesses have engaged in the pledge with enthusiasm, and I want to thank all of the leaders who have participated. The challenge is ongoing, and we encourage you all to join us at lcoc.com/1% pledge. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Wendy, for your dedication to the 1% pledge. And there's a real opportunity for all of us, public organizations, private organizations, and individuals, to deploy our economic power for the community's benefit by spending more locally and prioritize spending at small and diverse businesses, including women and minority-owned businesses. If all of us who are able could just spend 1% more locally, the benefits to our local economy would be immense and enduring. So thank you as well, Wendy, for your leadership of the Chamber and of LPED, the Lincoln Partnership for Economic Development. LPED is a longtime partnership that combines the job creation efforts of the city and the Chamber of Commerce. And today, we want to update you on our joint workforce development efforts. These joint efforts include EmployLink, which brings together businesses seeking employees and employees seeking new career opportunities. One of EmployLink's projects was a series of drive-through career fairs in May, July, and September of last year. More than 1,500 packets of job information from almost 75 employers were distributed to help reconnect people to work. Another drive-through event is planned for April. The MyLink app, created as a community service project by a Leadership Lincoln class, provides information about resources and support available to job seekers, including childcare assistance. And this assistance has been especially important during the pandemic, and our residents have responded. The MyLink app has been downloaded more than 10,000 times and has over 1,000 monthly users. The free app is available on the Android Play Store and the iOS App Store, and you can find it online at mylnk.app. The app and website now include additional features and services. Families can enter their address to see services nearby or view a daily calendar of free medical care and food distribution. Families can also find services nearby by entering their address using the map feature in the app. Finally, this app translates resource information into Arabic, Spanish, Somali, and Vietnamese. Supporting local businesses by buying local, connecting job seekers to employers, and helping our residents access services are just a few of the ways that public-private partnerships make Lincoln stronger. We're so proud of this work. And at this time, we will be happy to take any questions.
Mayor Riley Johnson from the Journal-Star.
Hi, Riley.
Hi, Mayor. What do you think the impact in terms of city dollars of the 1% pledge that you just signed off of will be each year? And is this something that you anticipate would carry forward post-pandemic?
Thank you for that question, Riley. I think that while none of us would ever have wished for a pandemic, this has been an incredible moment in history for us to experiment, test new ideas, and innovate in ways that make life better for our people and our businesses. So yes, I could imagine that this micro-purchasing policy that supports buying local will last. I mean, that is what we're looking for, enduring improvements in our operations that make a meaningful difference in people's lives. So more specifically, I believe that one of the initial estimates was that this could potentially be $700,000 worth of expenditures coming from local city government. With that multiplier effect, you know, keeping those dollars circulating in the Lincoln economy makes a really meaningful impact, over $1 million worth of money circulating here. So we wouldn't see any reason to pivot away from that this new innovation. This seems like a real win-win for our community. Other questions? Well, if there are no other questions, I do just want to say thank you again to Jim Otto from the Nebraska Retail Federation for all he's doing to support business in our community, as well as to Wendy Birdsall from the Chamber for joining us today. And I really want to thank all of our partners at the Chamber of Commerce and the Lincoln Partnership for Economic Development, as well as the members of my Economic Recovery Task Force and our City Council. The leadership and the partnership of these people is really making a difference in our community, and I feel so proud to serve our city alongside them. Thank you.